Hello everyone, welcome to Fijian Investment Trader. This is Mr. Singh, known as Fijian Traders. Folks, plug power, ticker symbol, PLUG. What a crappy day for some people if you are a bull, right? A bear, phenomenal, great kudos to you guys. And I'm going to talk about on this today video is some news came out today, also my portfolio and what's next. What's next for plug power? Where we at? When this bleeding is gonna stop, right? Is there is a band-aid? Or we need to do a surgery? What is gonna be taken to have it stop? But before I talk on the technical side, let's talk on the news and the portfolio, and we're also gonna talk about what's coming up on the technical side. So this article came in, it was on the trip ranks today, also that EV stock, which I'm also the part of it, was not a great day for now. Yes, absolutely not a great day, and due to the micro economic development increasing leaning towards the hard landing of recession for US economy. It is leaning, it has been trending it towards that way. Inflation rate has been controlling it, but SPY and Dow Jones are still up high there. So it is a kind of unknown situation right now. We have not dealt it last year, previous years, every year we have dealt it coming out from the pandemic of US economy, and time we have said it has not happened yet. So but before if it happens or anything, we should have a plan. I have a plan. I'm sure you guys have a plan how you want to trade. So what is plug power, right? We talked about previous video. Hasn't exactly been a complaining year for plug power. Shares have green hydrogen company have down to 20% of the year to date, and this comes to despite the resumption of liquid hydrogen production. Plug Tennessee facility and start hydrogen plant and in the new plant in Georgia, right? In the total of two plants, daily liquidity of 225 tons, which is great. They also talked about the cost cutting, which I mentioned in my previous video, so I'm not gonna go over again. So they have a plan to go it, right? 5 investors are betting on big on plug stock. Tracking additional ownership is important. The large investors provide liquidity and support to the stock. During the fourth quarter, filtered plug compared to be 498 filters during the quarter 3. Total shares of filtered fell by 1.9% to 296 million, and none of the filters are owned in the top 10 position. So the people who left was not a top tier person, but there's big dogs, big waves are coming into the plug, because you buy the dip, you sell the dip, right? So that's the thing. So you buy the dip, you sell at the highest point. So that should be the very common on that. Couple things. Also, I'm going to revisit that, right? So the nature of the put plug stock in the position capitalized on further technology development. Plug partners with the major warehousing companies such as Amazon, Home Depot to develop a cell offering, and plug more partners customers have decreased the production to its fuel cells and increasing profitability. So beautiful, right? We know what's the capability of plug power have been done in it, and opening 2 plants, it's gonna be a game changer. So talk about my portfolio, folks. You see that the only thing I didn't highlight it, and it's showing you guys the pain that I'm right here in the same pain. Plug power right over here. I have 20,000 shares, folks, and my plan is to add another 10 to 15,000 shares up to making 35,000 shares, and I'm down 2.23% right now. Where is trending? It is a downtrend, right? I am worried about it. No, I'm not worried about it, because I have a plan where I'm going to add more shares, and when it comes to a certain point, then I'm going to loading up more shares too. It is a downtrend. It is a confirmation of the downtrend. This is your stop, right? You must be thinking, why did I invested about 20,000 shares on that, roughly about 70 round up to 75,000 market value? Why did I did that, right? Reason behind it, it is a lower point. It's not the lowest point yet, but it is at the lower point where I am starting to load shares to increase my portfolio slowly on plug power. And I do on Mara, Tesla, OCGN, Neo, also Boeing, and it's all of my videos, right? So the videos that I do, that I invest on the stocks on that. Also, it is not over yet for plug power, right? It is a downtrend, but it's not found its bottom yet. And what's going to look like, which I'm going to show you on the technical side. So do not go anywhere. Stay tuned, lock in, because there's some key things I want to share with you guys. Also, I'm doing the video back home in California today. I'm flying out to Fiji Islands. Don't forget to go watch the short video feeds. I'm gonna do it on the YouTube also to see it, the beautiful islands of Fiji Islands, and also we're gonna do my videos from there to gonna go be sharing what is coming up with Plug Power. We know the earnings is on March 7th coming up, so there's a lot of things to be discussed and what is going to be look like. And we know they already started having some consecutive plans on the cost cutting, which is a big plus, is going to be helping on the quarter. But I want to see how the quarter ends, the fourth quarter was, and what is the future growth. That's the two things: how much losses that we had, how much gains you had, and also what is the development plan for the next quarter, rest of the year, set a tone for Plug Power industry. So let's talk on the technical side. So we talked about, and I'm going to go back to 6 months before I'm going to backtrack it. Usually I don't do that. The reason is because we made this trend line, right? All the way from here to here to see when this is going to stop, right? And this was a breakout thing. Unfortunately, no, it kind of broke through this beautiful triangle and it's kind of shifted towards its gear right here now. So it's going to be trickled down now all the way up here now. So I'm going to have it right up here because I feel it's going to be coming back to the $12.14 because it was a massive support level. And I'm going to extend it right up here. So right here, the reason is why $13.14 is the support level, which is my another entry point to load more shares. It is going to be right over here because with time and time it's acted as a support, because we went from $2.18 back in January 18 all the way to $5.16, and that is a 19 days round, and was a phenomenal run where people have locked up shares and take out, and that's why we have is crossover. Unfortunately, right here when you see a pink line, which is my 200-day EMA sitting at $4.12, and the $4.09 is sitting right over here. So that's a cross point of indication of another pain is of a downtrend confirmation right here. RSI, it is an overbought territory, so you might be coming back and testing those 2 points again and getting rejected unless some great news comes in to push the price pretty higher on that. So that's a 6-month chart, folks. I wanted to show you guys. Usually I don't do that, but with the trend line that I had, I wanted to show you what has been happening. And now we're coming to this level, right? Remember this level that back in November that we had up and down, and we're sitting at $4.17. $3.41 was a massive support level. So that's why I'm saying it is going to be coming back right over here and make test again and make another higher highs and higher lows. Oh, we can see a reversal because it is going a downtrend. RSI is still pointing down. It's going to be another pullback coming up. MACD is still showing a little bit higher, right? But it's going, the bars are getting smaller and smaller. Volume predicts price. And looking at the volume, we don't have enough volume. It's just all the selling people of frustration, or they don't want to lose the gains when they have logged in from $2.18 to higher $5.16. Don't blame them. I would have done the same thing if I was here on the short run, but I'm not here for the short run or collect pennies. I'm here for the big run, as you see how much I invested on my shares. The blue line right here is an year to date, which is sitting at $4.35. We didn't break out, folks. It is pointing downtrend. So now it is very critical, because if it doesn't hold, the $3.14 and then $2.26 might be coming in play as to something to keep an eye. So there's the very 2 key levels. $2.26 unfortunately is going to be another support level that we have, and I have to put it up, folks, because we got to have a plan when we trade, and that's going to be sitting right up here. Right there. Unfortunately, I am trying to kind of navigate and have it right up here. So and make sure that we are aware of what's going on. And I don't want you guys to be surprised like, okay, we never discussed that, because I'm keeping that $2.26 in the mind. Even though I have $2.29, which I'm going to reassess it later. But this is something to keep an eye, because that's another resistance level, support level rather, sitting right at the bottom, because it is unfortunately a downtrend right now, but there's no clear confirmation of how it's going to look like. 6 months, we're going to as we talked about it, right, the 2 key levels sitting right over here now, and absolutely is going to be a massive support level. and you can see $2.18. My apologies, $2.18. It's gonna be on that. It's sitting right over here during this level. So hopefully there's a breakout happens on that, but I don't see it unless we some great another fundamental news comes in and kind of pushes this price out. And going back to the 1 month, you can clearly have these channels to see we're gonna be trading in between this channel now because I have to reset, redraft it, and it's gonna be the two major. So $4.15 we got to break to have a confirmation for uptrend. Otherwise, it is coming $3.41 and $2.18. I know you guys don't want to hear that, but I gotta keep it real with you guys, right? And I gotta load shares too. I'm here. You seen my portfolio? I've loaded up shares. I'm on the red too. I'm here in the same boat, and I'm gonna be keeping very eye because if I see a sign of a gift on that is gonna be coming to 18, I will cut my losses. I will cut my losses and walk away with that. It's okay if I knowing that is gonna be coming up. It makes me add more shares and to go at a lower price, but I will see. I won't be surprised if you're coming to test at $4 level very soon at the same time. Folks, thank you for watching the video. I really appreciate you guys' support, and always, lovely comments down there. Don't forget to subscribe, smash the like button. Without your support, I cannot do that, but I really appreciate you guys just hanging there, folks. It's not one of great Plug Power is doing it right now, but it's just a shift of sector. You know how the EV sectors are moving right now, but just a matter of time. Thank you, folks.